Well, hi, it's Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Cindy. I'm 65 years old and I live here in beautiful Central Coast, California, and I welcome you. Today on my eyes is Milani Glided Mini, and it's called the Wind Down Eyeshadow Palette. And I guess this came out like 2 or 3 years ago. And some of my makeup is Milani makeup. So if you would like to see how I got this look, well, that's going to be next. Have fun. Wind Down. It's called the Wind Down by Milani. I think this came out like 2 years ago. And it is the Milani Glided Mini Eyeshadow Palette. And it's got some of the shimmer and it's got some matte little palette to go on the go. It can be used a lighter makeup, eyeshadow makeup look, a more evening eyeshadow look. It's got your mattes, it's got your semi-shimmer, and it's got your shimmer. So you can really work with this and you can get more than one look with it. And the price is great. So I'm going to get started about it, why we're using this today. And I did do a video, makeup video about it. Well, I wore it that day to work and I got a lot of compliments. So a couple of months down the road, somebody says, what was that color that you were wearing that one time? And I'm like, well, I wear different eyeshadow colors every day. I'm looking for my primer. And I said, I'm gonna use this one. So she goes, a couple of my friends says, it was like a while ago. So I'm like, so every time I go to work, I go, is this the shadow? No. Is this the shadow? No. And finally I wore this and they go, that's it. And I'm like, really? I go, it's Milani. And they're like, oh my God, it's so pretty on you. So for $7.62, I was pretty impressed. I'm really happy that they liked it. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm trying to remember how I did it. I kind of watched the video the other day, but I'm gonna try to get a couple looks off of this this week, and then we'll get more than one eyeshadow look. All right, so I've already moisturized and everything. So let's go with this. I really like this. I got this from my Clinique gift. It's called one of my step-ups. I mean, I got my gift and then I purchased so much to get this. This is the Clinique Even Better Light Reflecting Primer. And what I liked about it, it's very not glowy and not dewy. It just has little shimmer to it. It's so pretty. It's very reflecting. And that's what it says, reflecting primer. So yeah, it says exactly what it will do for your skin. And that's so beautiful. And you can use this alone and you can use this by itself. And this is an actual size. That's what I was impressed with. Put this on. So it's going to be a full face today. And I'm going to pat it and let it sit for a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this is Maybeline, and it's Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner 100 Clear. You can use this with any lipstick if you don't want to, like you don't want a color lip liner. And I always go along the little, I call them straw lines, and drinking things out of Coke and Coke cans, I mean. And then I'm going to go around here, and it's going to stay there. And I just feel like it helps control the feathering. But I just bought also a lip primer. I just have to do a haul on it. Okay, so let's get started with the makeup. Since I've got Milani, I'm going to go with Milani Foundation. And this one's kind of unique. It conceals plus perfects. It's a two-in-one foundation plus concealer. Now, I've never tried their concealers before. I want to try it. And I think I may get one this week because I'm going to try to have like full makeup lines all together. And I got a little bit of Milani. This is 01 Creamy Vanilla. And the reason why I went with this color, because they have a hue of yellow to them. And it's got the pump. I do like that. And it gives nice coverage. Honestly, it gives nice coverage. As a matter of fact, the day that I used the eyeshadows, I had a nice coverage. It lasted all day, but I'm going to do one thing. I am going to apply my Tarte maracuja oil to it, just a little bit, so it has a little bit more slippage, because it's a little, it is, I just feel like it has a little matte finish to it. So I just need a little slippage. Okay, I forgot to put this on, so let me put my primer. A little too much, Cindy. I really like when I use an eyeshadow primer in here. It really makes this makeup not separate and not fade throughout the day. A little bit more. So my skin is, see, it soaks it up really quick. Make sure I clean it. But I still have to use my concealer. So how have you all been doing? Hope you all been having a good week. I hope you all had a good weekend. And I kind of go under my jaw. So last week, all right, so let me tell you what's going on. So last week, I did some filming for a makeup company. I can't say what it is because I had to sign a talent release contract. And I got an email regarding about this makeup, and I read it. So I thought it was a PR. You know, send me some products and I'll do a personal review and try it for a good week to get a really good idea. And they're like, no, that's not what we're looking for. And I thought, okay. And they go, no, we want you to do a video and we're going to use your video, but we're going to do the editing. You send the raw footage. And I was like, oh, this is something totally different. And when they sent me the information, the contracts, I go, that it was a talent release contract, the kind that I signed when I did IT Cosmetics, and I did, what was the other one? I did Ceravito, and oh God, what was the other one? It does the crepiness. I've done like 3 infomercials. So anyways, I go, oh. So I thought, well, that's weird because they're not in California. They're from New York. And they said, no, so they sent me everything like a script. So I had to turn everything against the wall. And I did videos. It was fun, but it was like doing a commercial. They had the script, they had the scenes. So that's what I did last week in between trying to do my videos. So we'll see. I'm waiting to find out today if I have to do, I had to do a couple of redos, and I couldn't color my hair because the hair had to be the same when they saw me. And that's why I was going to have my hair colored, and I couldn't do it. So now that it's done, I'm going to get a hold of my hairdresser. So that's what's happening. So I'll let you know when it comes out. Okay. So there's that. That's the look. So it does, I feel like it gives a lot of like the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And it does conceal. Does exactly what it says. Okay, I'm going to go with my Mary Kay Under Eye Corrector. I think I'm just going to stay with this. It works for me. I was looking, because I like it, there's only one color and it like works with almost everybody. I was looking on Tarte the other day when I was at work, and they had a under eye corrector. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer, and it is $160. And this is my brightener, and it's in all my videos. This is Betsy Johnson Hyaluronic Acid plus B5. They're makeup remover towelettes. This one gently removes makeup and dirt so your skin stays hydrated and refreshed. 30 wipes. And I usually get them at Macy's backstage. You twist it up. This is one of my favorites. Okay, there it goes. And I like a bright under eye. And I notice, I've tried one time not to put a real bright under eye, and the first thing I get, are you okay, Cindy? Do you feel well? And I'm like, I have to have it. I just do. I just have a lot of dark circles. I have that dark purple dark circles on my eyes, on my lid, and I like it underneath, and I like to set it so I know it's me. And I think people are used to seeing me like that. They're used to seeing me with a brighter eye, and and I think if you just blend really well, it works. But it's not for everybody, but I do like it. And I do sell, I like concealers. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm going to go with, since I don't have Milani concealer, I'm going to go with Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place concealer. And I think this is 1C Light Cool. And again, it's light. And I put that here. And my sponge are always moist. They're not wet. They are moist. They're not dripping wet. They're just moist, so I have more control. And that's what it is. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go with my Laura Mercier. And this is Secret Brightening Powder for Under Eyes, and it's #1. And I have to order this because my store doesn't carry it, but I do order it. I just put a little bit, right. I have one of these little pixie things, so I just put them right here. Or you can put it on your lid. This is a Sephora brush, finish concealer brush, I think it is. Go up. And it sets it. It helps control from not creasing. And it stays on all day. I just kind of go like this. I go like that. And just like remove the excess amount. And then I go all the way up here for some reason. I just do. Because that's where I put all my concealer. So I want it to all set. I go over my nose because I got those little, want to set those too. And I go like 3 times. Okay, and I also feel like when I get it really close to under my lashes, I feel like it really helps my mascara from not transferring to my skin. Now I'm going to get my Laura Mercier powder. It's a loose powder, my Laura Mercier powder. It is so beautiful. Oh God, I just love it. It is so soft. Sets my makeup. And what I like about it, even when I finish, I use as a setting powder. My shimmer on my cheeks, or if I put any little glow, it doesn't take away what I put on or what I added. I love it. It's Max Fix It Plus. Okay, and then I'm going to flip this around because it's dry, and I'm going to use it on my eyelid to help any creasing before I put on my eyeshadow. You know, because I've got some fine lines, so I'm trying to set it. Okay, then I'm going to get my Airbrush Finish by Charlotte Tilbury. It's 2 medium. It's another item I do really like. It's a pressed powder. I like to take a little bit of that and go above my forehead, kind of set it a little bit, smooth it out. This is a finishing powder. I love this. Put it around my eye area. Then I take my Wet n Wild powder brush. And then I just go over down my neck. I just feel like it's an airbrush. It just smooths it out. My makeup lasts so much better. And then I'm ready. Okay, now I'm ready for my eye makeup. So we're going to use these colors right here. Okay, the 200 Paris Beach L'Oreal Single Eyeshadow. I always put this on first before I apply my eye makeup. I just like what it does. I feel like it just makes my eyeshadow go on smoother. I always use the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and I'm sure that means crease because it says it right on it. And I've had this forever. I probably have had this maybe a good 5 years, this brush, going on 6 years. Because I think I had this when I started doing my videos, this brush. So it's been with me for a long time. If you just, what do you call it? If you keep them clean and take care of them, they'll last you for a while. And I got to do my eyebrows. It is early in the morning. And see how it just sets it? And I feel like when it's a flatter brush, so I feel like it really gets in there. And then you can use this by itself and then put a eyeliner or an eye pencil and mascara and go if you want more of a natural look. That's what I like about this. It's not a shimmer and it's not real matty. It blends really nicely. Okay, Cindy, you got to do your eyebrows. So let's see. Let's get things. So I got the e.l.f. My L'Oreal's in my empty. And I got this one. It's got the spoolie on one end. And it's got the color on the other. And the difference with this one, this color is, it says Instant Lift Brow Pencil. And this is Neutral Brown. It's a little thicker. Now, the difference with this one, the Estee Lauder's like this, but it's more of an angle. This one's a little bit more like thicker, rounder. Okay, so I like to brush up my eyebrows. So what I'm doing, I'm trying different things, but I'm still going to go back and get my L'Oreal. But I'm trying to finish my makeup line, so I have all in one. I'm going to have to use a little bit more brow serum through here. And this is from Plucking back in the 90s. See how it kind of goes in? The L'Oreal stays up. That's the only thing I like about the L'Oreal. I like that it stays, the pencil stays up. This one kind of goes back down. And the Estee Lauder one does too. It stays up. So I feel like it's not as, doesn't stay up. Kind of rolls itself back down. That's okay. It's not an expensive eyebrow. Does its job. To me, eyebrow pencils are good. I mean, I got one here from LA Colors. I got it for $1.25. It works. As long as you get the right color, it will be fine. The brow glue, it's medium brown. My daughter uses theirs too, and she loves it. Like a little mini brush. Kind of has a little color to it. And it sets it. I have their clear one, and then I also have an Anastasia. So we're going to go with my Wet n Wild. I love this. It's a little blending brush, and it works great. And I got this, I think I either got it at either Walmart. You can find them at any drugstore. They're everywhere. All right, so we're going to start like this. So let's see. I'm going to go with and there's no color names, but I'm going to go with this third color right here. And that is, it's a nice neutral, like a soft pink, kind of like the Nude Rose that I did on my Clinique, kind of like that color. So, but see how nice and soft it goes on? I mean, this is not bad for like $7. I think like no more than 10. And I kind of go in through here. And it's great for all ages. And you can go as dark as you want, deep as you want, light as you want. I want to welcome all my new friends. I call my friends my subscribers. And I welcome all of you. I'm happy you're all here. I love having all of you. And you know me, I appreciate all the ones that come back and been with me since from the beginning throughout the years. I forgot my Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. It is an instant long-term lip plumper. It does have the little stinging effect. And then I also have this City Beauty that was sent to me as a PR, but they don't sting. But I do like the way it conditions my lips. So I do it every night before I go to bed, including my Grande lip mask. And a customer sold this to me. I like it when customers sell me things, just because then it's memories to me, how somebody that is a customer that sold it to me or came looking for a product. And I'm like, oh, so what is that about? I love it. The first one, I'm going to use that on my brow bone. So you can use this on your brow bone if you want. Now, you know I do it a different way. I take another color, but I've decided I'm going to really show, you know, without doing that, because some people are saying, you know, they want to get as much as they can in an eyeshadow palette. So we're going to take that color and it's just going to highlight the top. Right in through there. Okay. Sometimes I get, this is a Sephora lip brush. I've decided I got like a little stand. I got it from Mary Kay. It's like a little stand. And I'm putting all the brushes that I use on that stand that I use more of. Okay, so while I'm doing it, I'm putting it there. I'm going to take that light color, this one right here. And you can also get something really close like that, really small, and then just go under like that, and then kind of flip the brush, and it'll give you the highlight like that. I got a little fallout there. So I go long, and then I just flip it. Okay, because normally I always use the Ulta Beauty Sculpt and Glow. I always use this one, but we're just going to stay with an eyeshadow. We're going to use this today. Or you can take the blending brush, pat it on here, your whole eyelid. You can try that. And then you can kind of see, I'm looking over here, you can kind of see it through there. We're going to go with this dark color, like this berry color right here. This is Sephora-pro Crease 27 brush. I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to tap. I feel like when you use less, you can always add more. If you add more, too much, it is so hard to remove. So I like going lighter to dark, so it's more controlled. So I'm just going to go in the crease, go along, and then I kind of flip the brush and then I blend it. And or you can pat like that. I kind of hit that little corner right there. And then I go back up. Try to get it in that crease, because I have a little bit of a hooded eyelid. Not bad, not where it just folds all the way over, but I do. I have enough that I have to put dark colors in the crease, right in there. So it gives me the look that like I have a hood. And sometimes if I'm tired, it has a heavy fold. Just depends. Always go back to my first color. So I was going to take that where the transition color is, and I kind of go over that and kind of blend them together. Like that. I like my colors to kind of blend. Because like I was saying in one of my videos, I was getting my eyebrows done and I was in a hurry. And Benefit Brow Girl goes, let me just blend that a little bit. I was like, thank you. She goes, that's okay, Cindy. And then I'm going to go back with the real light color that I had. And go a little bit above the other. And, you know, she's a makeup artist too. You know, does brows and, you know, is a makeup artist too. And she's like, So that's why I always blend, blend, blend. I mean, you don't want to blend it where it comes off, but it just depends how much you want. And then you go from there. Isn't that pretty? Next to this one. It's kind of like the same, but one's a little bit lighter. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it next to it, like that, kind of like next to it. So I'm going to get my, it's not there. I'm going to get my, I call them little pencil brushes. This is Sephora 18. They're really like, really focused. They're really small. I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to go right here on the side right here. You can go like this with the brush and kind of blend it in. You can take it with your finger, kind of pat it on. But what I'm going to do, now that I got this right here, do you see that? I'm going to take this first one, and now I'm going to blend them together. And that's why I feel like when I go light to dark, I'm more controlled. Just like that. That is so pretty. And then I'm going to, I kind of flip, you know, like kind of clean it a little bit. Go back to that real dark cranberry, dark color, and then just go over it again. The same one as this one. It's pretty. Yeah. Go back with my blending brush. Take that light transition color again, and then kind of blend everything. All right. Now we're going to go with this color right here, the third one down from that side. It's that color right there. Okay. That's pretty. You can take your ring finger and you can apply it on your mobile lid. And get the other ring finger. But I got to make sure that I remove this. And then what I like to do, take my little pencil, get my setting spray, and then I will tap it. And then go above it. You can go as much as shimmer as you want or as less as you want. All right, now there's like a champagne color right here. Okay, and I'm going to take that lip brush that I have, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner. Okay, we're going to go with the lighter color, like the one I did with the transition color. I'm going to go under my eye with it. Then I'm going to use some other colors over it. Got my Wet n Wild angle brush. I'm just going to go up to here in the corner, just right now, just soft right now. Now I'm going to go with the dark color and go over that. This lighter color, that little soft shimmer, and go over it. just like that. I can't smudge it and all, so I don't do it that way. So how I got introduced to this, there's a content creator that didn't wear a lot of makeup. She wore maybe a couple of shadows and a liner. She was not a whole lot of makeup in this. And I thought, here's somebody who doesn't wear a lot. And she was always afraid to use tight line. And this is what made her start doing tight line. So this is really good for people that are afraid to put anything under their eyelid. There you go. Okay, so this is Intense Black, and it is Clinique Quick Eyeliner, Eyes Intense. This is the color right here. And I'm just going to use this above. And it goes on really soft. Now it's going to go in the inner corner. Just like that. Okay, so I got that done. So yesterday I did my Clinique gift with purchase, and this is the coolest thing. So it comes with high impact gel tech eyeliner, and this is the color, and it's black. Okay, and you can see it. So last week I was working, and a customer came up to me, and she was with her mom. I probably said the story yesterday, but I'll tell you in case you didn't see my gift with purchase makeup information. So yesterday I did my Clinique haul, and it was on the Clinique gift, $37 purchase of Clinique at Macy's. You get this gift, and I'll share the link on this. Just remember to call your Macy's by the time you see this, so if they're still in gift. And look how nice these, they don't budge. You really got to really work. I mean, look at that. This is an eye makeup remover towelette. They stay on. So, and this is why I'm doing it, because I'll walk around and they'll say, did you do your makeup? And I'm like, yeah, I did. So anyways, so last week I was showing a customer, and I was showing her Moisture Surge Clinique, and she was getting some items to get her gift items. So she says, oh, by the way, she goes, do you have the new gel eyeliner that you can use on the waterline? I was like, did they come out with a new one? Because sometimes when I'm at home, I'm very flex. So by the time I get to work, there's new fragrances, there's new makeup, and I find out once I get there. And I go up to one of the beauty advisors, and I says, did a new gel eyeliner from Clinique come out for the waterline? And the customer says specifically for the waterline. She's like, I don't know. She goes, you know, so we're looking. So I look up on the internet, and this was in the information. So the customer and I were talking, and I go, they have this one as high impact gel tech eyeliner. And right on there it says, great for waterline. I'm like, this has got to be it, because that's all the eye pencils they had. They had the quick eyeliner that's above my eyelid. They had this one. And then I think they had one with the cream, their new cream eyeshadows. And she goes, that's got to be it. I go, did it look like this? She goes, yeah. She saw it advertised, I don't know where, that my hair, I got to curl it, that it's made for the waterline. So I go pick up my gift. Guess what's in the gift? She got the bronze color. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to go home. And Cindy me didn't see it in this thing. I didn't connect both together. I'm like, oh, she's going to be happy anyways, because she'll have a black one and she'll have a bronze one. And she was looking for a brown. We didn't have it. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and just put it along the waterline. And I go and talk, so I go to work on Saturday, and I go to one of the girls, and I said, you're not going to believe this. She goes, you're kidding. She goes, you were just talking about this last week. I go, look what's in the gift. Duh. So it goes on really smooth. You know, it's just that back in the day, they still have them. Beauty advisors only worked in one bay. And like me, I work in different bays, so I just walk around and help customers. But when you're focused, you kind of know, and that's fine. But you know, I love learning, and I learn something new. And you can tell I get excited because it's going to stay in my head, and I'm going to go and remember this. And that's why I'm also learning too. I learn every day. The only difference when I'm here, it's like I'm over there at work. So I feel like it's fun. So this is in the gift. If not, they sell them. Voluminous base. This is L'Oreal. This is their lash primer. I feel like it just makes your lash mascara volume, gives length. It makes your mascara stay on longer, helps control from transferring. And I'm really into that. Anything that makes things stay on and builds and adds body. I love it. And it does condition your eyelashes. But it's not an eyelash serum. I use Grande Lash for that. So I'm going to put this on. I like letting it set. Some people right away put a mascara on. I just like a little dryness to it. I feel like when it's a little wet, I don't get the effect that I want. I also have, I have Lancome Silex Booster. It's the same type of thing, but it costs a little bit more. And I also have the new Tarte one. This one's not as expensive, but this one is also one too. The only thing with the Tarte that I notice, if I put it on top, you can still see the white. This, I don't. That's the only thing that I do like about the voluminous, that I can go above my lashes. But the Tarte works great. Oh my God, you put the mascara on, it's just like whoop. And then I would do the bottom. And then I let it sit for a little bit. So it's going to be white, but your mascara is going to cover it. This is called Wonder Stick. And this one is in, and it has like colors to it. This one is fair. So it's a dual-ended. So this one is your contour. And then this one's a lighter. And I'm starting to like Wet n Wild. I just bought a couple of things from Wet n Wild because I'm trying to have different prices of products. You know, drugstore, department store, because I do work at Macy's. If you're new to my channel, I work at Macy's. I work in the cosmetic, and I also work in fragrance. So with my experience for so many years, I can work in all counters. And everybody else doesn't have to be, you know, everybody can sell everything. We make commission. But back in the day, we had people that just worked on Lancome, and they do have them still. But they didn't have Flex in those days. They do now. Okay, so let's see. So most of the lines that I sell, I've sold. And I also worked in other department stores. So I worked, you know, like I did Chanel and all that in my years. So I'm 65. I've done quite a bit through my years. All right. And you know what, Ed, how can I say this? It has been a wonderful career. And then I sold hair care products for 27 years, sold professional hair care products. And then I've been in sales, which has been cosmetics. Okay, so this is an angle brush, and this is Real Technique. And then I owned a salon. I owned a salon for 5 years. I did that for a while. And then been outside sales rep. I sold coffee years ago to lawyers and stuff. So I've done quite a bit. But makeup has been a fun career, and it opened me to a lot of different doors, you know, different jobs. Now my daughter, she's works in cosmetics, and she loves it. She used to be in, and then my daughter, she used to work in shoes, and they always wanted her to come in cosmetics, but shoes was commission at the time. And she was a Michael Kors specialist, and she loved it. She loved being a Michael Kors specialist and all that. And she loved it. And then, unfortunately, they took away the commission. Okay, I'm trying to find my nose brush. And she kind of waited a while, you know, before she got in cosmetics. And now she's in cosmetics. And she loves it. She's a good beauty advisor. And she was afraid at first to, you know, she applies makeup on her own. She does beautiful work on, but she was like, I'm scared to apply it on somebody else. I just feel like this is a little, when I moved everything, I'm trying to make sure that everything is back the way it was because I had to move all my lighting on the other side. But she loves it now. Now she color matches and she's really good. And then her friends, most of them are makeup artists. They work in MAC. And she's good at it. She gets a lot of women that come in and ask her to color match them. So she's done really well. She does beautiful makeup. So she's in makeup now too. Okay. And then let me get my neck. Use Milani Luminoso 05. And it is beautiful. It's like a shimmer. So I'm going to go with that. All right, so I set my phone just went out. I just like, I think I had too much. I'm going to have to delete some videos. Okay, so I'm just going to take this brush real quick because I'm going to be really quick now since so anyways, I'm going to put it on my cheekbone, on my cheeks through here. Was it, they used to say the balls of your cheeks. And I always work up. I'm just going to pat it on. It's got like a little shimmer to it. And I kind of go like this. I'm going to have to call them because I still have my raw videos on there. And I'm going to ask them, can I delete them now? So I got some space on my phone. So I'm going to do that. And then I kind of go along my neck. All right. Now I'm going to go with this highlighter. This is gorgeous. My daughter's the one that wanted this. And she's going to wear it. Oh my God, look at that. See, that's her. That is her. I'm going to go a little bit here. Wow. Oh, well, what do you know? I'm going to go a little bit of my nose. It's so pretty. I'm going to let it sit. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Okay, leave it alone. That is absolutely gorgeous. Because I also have the Wet n Wild one too. I have this one. The lid broke, the top. I have this one too. This one is called Hello Halo Blush Lighter. And I love this one. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it alone, let it set, because it may... Oh my God, my eyebrows are... That is gorgeous. Ah. Wow. Okay. Let me fix my eyebrows. There. On there. That one is beautiful. So she must have saw somebody wearing it. That is so pretty. Jeez, you can use this on your chest. Yeah. Wow, it's gorgeous. Okay. She's a cheerleader coach. And what do they do? The shimmers. All right. So let me go like this. This is Shiseido eyelash curler. I love this. It's very popular. And then they last forever. And they don't pull and tug your lashes. And then I'm going to go a little bit like that at the ends. And then I just buy my rubbers right here, the little rubbers. I just put those in. I just cleaned it because see how much it gets dark. Got to clean up. Okay, so let me get my mascara. I'm going to use the Lash Discovery. I got my new one today. This is my mini one. And I got something else that I am going to share. I hope it works. I'm excited. So I'm going to use this. This is my favorite for the bottom. I love this. I love this. And I love this. But then I got another one. And I got a new one of these because this is pretty much dried out, but never transfers on my cheeks. So it's called a Mini Brush Black Mascara Lash Discovery by Maybeline. And I like it on the bottom. I'm going to use the Essence. This is the Lash Princess False Lash Effect. This is a really nice mascara. It's not an expensive product. And I'm going to use this on my lashes. Wow, that shimmer is something. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like an opalescent color. I bet it glows at, looks like it would glow at night. Wow, that's so pretty. Okay. Oh, got a little spot like that. There we go. A lot of times you can let that dry and then flick it before you leave the house, but I'm going to be really quick here. I'm going to go curl my hair. This may be a long video, so just to let you know. And there's my lashes. And then, let's see. Okay, now I'm going to get my Laura Mercier. No, not going to do that. I'm going to use my Physician Formula Matte Mono Butter Bronzer. And I love this because it's not a red. It's not a gold. It's a matte finish. And I love, it smells so good. It smells like the beach. Let's see. And that's the color. It's just really neutral. So I'm going to get my big brush. And I'm just going to go over like a kiss of sun. Just really quick. Just natural look. Okay. And this thing doesn't budge. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Let me get my, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get my Charlotte Tilbury. I didn't even use this yet because I wanted to try it. This is Flawless Finish Filter. Flawless Finish Filter. I always use it just right here. I'll take my, this is going to go in the empties. Just got to pat. And I also share the link on this, how to use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish. My Laura Mercier. I'm going to powder down my face till everything blends together. I just use a little bit. I just kind of go like this and then just down my neck. Okay. Now I'm going to use my setting spray, and this is MAC Fix-It alcohol-free multitasking setting spray. And now I'm going to curl my hair, and then I'll be done. It's 09 Spice, and it needs to be sharpened. So let me sharpen that up really quick. I'm just going to outline my lips. Let me turn this on. And then I like to do, I kind of like to fill them in. So I like to fill them in. And then I feel when I use my lip primer and that clear lip liner, it helps the control from bleeding. And then this is, I'm going to have to get one of these again. This is Lip Milani, and it's number 26 Nude. You can tell how much I've used it. I just like the color because it goes with almost everything. It's moisturizing, it's neutral, it's beautiful. And Milani, this is Keep It Full, and it's a nourishing lip plumper. And this is 04 Luminoso. This was really popular when it first came out. I still love it. It's beautiful. Got a big tofu. This top, I got this at Macy's backstage, and I've been doing a little bit of shopping. So everyday top, and it's kind of long, you know, you can wear it with some jeans or leggings, and then it's got the little open back. So you can use a bralette underneath. I got a bra and a bralette, and it's like a soft yellow. And then I got this for, let's see, when you're at Macy's, go up to the backstage. It's like a TJ Maxx if you have one in your area. This is by Body Action Design, and it was normally $42. It went down to $9.99, and I got it for $4.98. Plus I got Style and Company. It's called Angel YNNR Gold, and it's 6 medium, $45. Down to $39.50. I got it for $15.73. They are darling, and it's got the rubber sole. Well, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So I'm going to start sharing some items. You know, if I get some things at the store, I'll share them and show you some of the outfits I get. I usually get them at backstage at Macy's, or if last act, I'll get a few things, and they're at a good price. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the finished look. Thank you for being with me today and hearing about Milani. It was a little long video, but I hope you enjoyed it. So if you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. And I want to welcome all my new friends, and I appreciate all my friends that keep coming back. And a little bit of fragrance here, a little bit of happy, because it's clean and fresh. It's got a little citrus. And I will see you, and I love you all, on my next video. Bye.